visual fluidity for the parry timings are a lot easier for me to get used to.
Yeah, I had to bring. I like went at the best, see how it looked, and then I brought it down a little bit because it was way too.
The 3070 is definitely VRAM limited on it because once again I've noticed textures specifically being problematic if I had turned them up too much.
Hmm.
And global illumination and stuff that uses it.
Hmm.
But that is how it goes.
Yeah.
It is a really nice looking game, even turned down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very good looking game. It is very much so. Yeah. Yeah.
It is very well good art direction where I'm pretty sure even if it wasn't super high end graphic like requirements, it'd still be very nice looking.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go see.
Art style does a lot.
Absolutely.
And the music's good too.
Oh yeah. I guess the maker of the music actually put the music on SoundCloud.
When I also heard like secondhand, so I don't know how accurate that the soundtrack like hit top charts of I think Europe or something. So it shows you it's not like the olden days. Nowadays you can have video game soundtracks top charts now.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense because soundtracks are a very big part of video games because it helps emphasize atmosphere, tension, and various other stuff because it's a full package. It's like the atmosphere is very driven auditory by.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, you said you were gonna go to bed, so.
Well, now I'm playing Mission 33 because my brain's like, this will give me energy.
I do legitimately think it might just be. Isaac is exhausting because it requires you to be focused.
Yeah.
Consistently focused.
Nice.
All right, I really want to see actually what this guy said with before at the Eskin nest before you get the password. I'll share my screen.
Oh, the guy that's blocking the.
Yeah.
Oh,
hi. Why? Why? All right. Curiosity quenched.
Do I say it? I probably should. Wait, I never got this? Did I just miss this? Man, I just missed this the first playthrough. And it was like something I probably went into and just ran past. Get irritated at myself for doing stuff like that.
Which one is it?
Oh, attack lifesteal. It's a pick those really, really early on, and I'm like,
It's like the normal attack that's lifesteal.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
One that I'm excited to have is when you break marks, it heals you. Because I rarely ever do basic attacks, but I do break marks.
I don't think I got one like that until much later on. So, the most common one that I ended up using for a while is the one healing on parry or healing on counterattack. I think you probably have at least seen the healing on parry one yet.
I haven't got that one yet. I think I actually just got it in my other. I think I got it in my other run.
Yeah, that one was pretty much a common stay-in for most of my playthrough.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just because of how consistently it is.
And how often you just parry.
Yeah. I mean, you could also dodge, but then you're not getting the damage back.
Mm-hmm.
Or the AP, so. Hey, I am at that point now.
Oh.
Ancient Sanctuary.
Oh, that's funny. On New Game Plus, are the monsters at all harder to match the?
Yeah, they're around the same sort of like area where I'm not one-shotting everything.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I use my nuke, which is it does a lot of damage. Because I built it for a very hard fight to try to help get through parts of it without having to deal with suffering. I'm sure you'll enjoy it whenever you get to that point.
I'm sure I would. I'm stubborn. Huh.
You'll be very disappointed if you do it before something else, though. And that other thing, that is. I kind of want to just... I'm just going to warn you. Near the end, you'll have a lot of optional content. Don't do it all before the main story. Unless if you want to be overleveled for everything.
Oh, if it's optional, I'll probably do it and be overleveled, and
yeah,
and I'll be okay with that.
All right, I just wanted to give you a warning because it was I did that and I'm I'm one-shotting everything by the time I got to the main story because.
Is this your first real RPG that you got into? Turn-based?
No, I know that's kind of the thing is that's kind of the big thing with RPGs. I know that, but it's more I was over leveled for doing it, and the fights weren't interesting because of that. I liked doing stuff under my level. Well, over my level a bit. You know? Mm-hmm. Like I said, I know it's kind of the thing, but that's why I said you do it a little bit earlier so that way you still have a good challenge and then you can do the other stuff. The optional stuff. Too. But that's a opinion piece because it's I'll say this, it kind of ruined the mood. One-shotting things.
I see.
But that's me being nitpicky and actually playing an RPG very thoroughly. That actually lets you do this because I think a lot of the ARPG or normal RPGs that I've played, it's either you have to over prepare or you die.
Yeah.
But this game has been very good about the critical path. You generally stay leveled in range throughout the entirety of it. Like if you only do some optional stuff, you stay viable through the main story, you know? So when you do all the optional stuff, you just blast them as a normal JRPG would be.
Yeah.
And then it gets the whiplash, because then it's like that. But I'm also just being picky at this point and ranting about stuff that's not my expertise. Although, thinking about it, I think this might be like the third main JRPG. I always liked them, but never really... I tried to get into them, and I would, and then other things would take me out, and then I'd never go back into them. You've had that happen before, right?
Oh, yeah. That's why I have my one... That's because of so many times that I have my one game rule.
Yeah.
If I don't have that, then I'll find myself just
Finesse and grace.
not pushing through. Because I also just how ADHD brain work. If I'm not getting the endorphins,
Yeah.
then it just wants to move on, and it's really good for my brain just to say nope. You stick to it. You don't.
Yeah. Because look, when you mentioned it, I know I've played JRPGs. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy X, never really got too far into it because I was too young to understand it. JRPGs weren't really a mainstay on my side of the family because we were Nintendo, but not Super Nintendo family. Like,
Yeah.
we had an N64 and a GameCube. JRPGs weren't common at that point, unlike Super Nintendo, like you had. I don't think. Because there wasn't like Super Mario RPG, there wasn't Final Fantasy on the N64. They moved to PlayStation at that point.
Yeah, there's Paper Mario, but that's pretty deep
Yeah.
cut.
And I played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door a lot when I was a kid, but I had struggles getting through that too.
Yeah. All right,
But I did.
cutscene.
Wait, that's...
See how?
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful.
How did you get here?
È umano! Sarà chi pottura, chi massano! Chi mano faito! Non ha faito che no be!
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Anyway, sorry about ranting at you about things you already know because you're familiar with JRPGs.
That's cool.
Which does make sense why you asked if this is my first one, because I thought about it. Yeah, I think this might be the first one that I actually hit this point in it.
That you actually like played through.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 15, it was more action RPG. I never really used the Waymo, which was more of the turn-based stylization in it.
This is funny because last time I did this with Gustav, and Moelle has like her little ending.
Also, did you know that it depends on who you fight her with that you get a different weapon?
Yeah, the last time they gave
that
Gustav a
wasn't so
weapon.
bad.
Yeah, really just.
Or if you
meeting
lose,
old people.
So it wasn't
Sheila
so
gets the
bad.
weapon instead.
Oh, really?
Am I one of those old people?
Yeah.
One day, I hope. Hey, How'd you end up here?
Not like that's gonna happen.
After the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here.
It's actually not too bad to let
Had to dodge a
yourself
few
lose
nevrons,
because
But
you don't get a weapon for a
luckily
while.
I met a gestural who guided me here.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
no time to lose.
Oh, that's a cool looking weapon. Nope, I've seen it. I know her stuff. That is
The nuke weapon.
that is legit.
It is very good. I learned this after the fact.
What? Oh man. So already
So the big part of it is the level 4,
yeah.
because that just means instant first strike abilities and stuff.
Yeah. Also just the burn. Like we have like already determined that.
Yeah. Although in regards to burn, I kind of liked Brul Iridium a lot more. Like when I was like going through the top weapon you have.
The password is get out of my way.
The bastards get out.
Very gestural-ish.
Esquinesto tesokiman vilaggio. Suniso poco kisolero. Rico pasfordito coranisu. Suniso gamabibe topo.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Io sano biboture.
Gestural positivity is so heartwarming.
Wira forse. Rico femi coranisu.
Thanks, Chef.
Right, before I do that,
Yeah.
I'm
So
actually I want to push and actually try beating her. She's really hard.
Surimoto. Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah. He's so hard.
Nima Kuba.
Should I mention? You know what, I will this time. I didn't even beat her in Act 2. She's that hard for me.
Gosh. Dash.
Yeah, also learning the timings is a big part of
Nima
it.
Kuba.
Mhm.
Rico eske corani. Zam. Surimoto please.
Ah.
Yep, it's 1, 2, space 3. Or, well, slightly delayed.
Kuba.
Third.
Zam.
Anyways, I used the fire sword that applied burn on crit for the while. Because I didn't have that sword, because I didn't beat shield with the AL at that point.
Darn it. I'll beat her. Determined. I'll get the timing down. If I could do it for all the others, I could do it for her.
Surimoto.
On me.
Oh, I hit F instead of E. I still used that.
Nima Kuba. Zam. Surimoto. Nima Kuba. Zam. Surimoto Pliva. Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Surimoto Priva. Okay.
Get it from Clair.
Rico Eske Korani. Zam Zam. Surimoto Priva.
I feel like there's an
Perfecto.
offer on the table.
Offer on the table.
Okay. Ano bibo boga. Wila Foserito Eski.
Ah.
Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Bye bye, Chev. Zam Zam. Surimoto. Okay. Nima Kuba. Zam Zam.
I'll take her head, Chief.
Priva.
Let's dance.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eske Kora. Zam Zam. Surimoto.
Okay.
Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Surimoto. Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Surimoto. Nima Kuba. Zam Zam. Surimoto.
Let's dance.
Ah.
Nima Kuba.
You
Zam
know
Zam.
what? I'm gonna go with your advice and just dodge for right now, and then once I start getting the perfect dodge.
Okay.
Nima Kuba. Rico Eski. Zam Zam. Surimoto Pri.
Too early.
Nima Kuba. Zam. Surimoto. Okay. Nima Kuba. Rico Eske Korani Suga. Zam Zam. Her. Surimoto Priva.
I forget that first long. That long kick has such a delay.
Kuba. Rico Eske Koran. Zamza. Surimoto.
All right.
Lima Kuba. Rico Eske
I am not a pro gamer. Gosh, I need to stop this kind of stuff. Sure, I could probably do it in a week, but then it took a week. Done.
Yeah, you'll be able to go back to her later on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
Ooh. Cutscene. Oh wait, not yet. There's like these cutscenes where people are talking and I'm excited to get to rewatch them.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a gestural champion until your gamage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestural loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
Oh wait, she's not at their level yet. So add 6. There we go. And then she'll be at the same amount that they all have. There we go.
For those who come after.
Don't spoil it, but I wonder, so like RPGs, do you all have like a kind of like not kind of a repeated moment of like when kind of the future happens and you come back to like what the future has happened and you have to like set things right in kind of like in the future? Like you play that in Final Fantasy 15, right? It's like you become like an older Noctis.
Well, yeah, because that was a time skip into the later on.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering if this game has it. And don't spoil it for me. But I've been
Well,
thinking
you'll
it.
find out.
Yeah.
What?
It's safer in the village.
Missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
My
I'm okay. We stick together.
maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer.
Missed the...
The
Yeah.
grunt.
I'm okay.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Do we get him all nightmare? We do.
I can't believe it.
No.
We're gonna meet the Esquier. The Gestrels and Esquier. The tales
Oh, yeah, we are.
true.
Do you feel something? White hair. Who are you?
Alicia, I told you to stay home. It's not good for you to see this. Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Man?
Hey.
Hey.
It's him. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
Did
What are you
see?
talking about?
Mayam, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking nightmare.
It's okay.
What else? You said there was a woman.
Luna, maybe later.
She had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow. Hey, breathe. Listen to me. You're safe, do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
So, you know what was really disappointing?
What is?
When I got, so it's not wildfire, but I got fire rage, and I thought it was one of those things where I could still have my character move and make other choices. So that was a huge
that was. Yeah, I get that.
Let me help.
wow.
Well,
It's just the numbers from that sword already just starting in virtuous.
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, just having triple damage immediately is pretty big.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be able to, like, very soon I'll be able to do that 9,999 that needs for that one guy.
Although honestly, I mostly build her as a tank for a lot of the game, but that's just me not having a good weapon like that.
Right there.
Oh, Pico Bano, Pocarito, Passwordito, mi parino.
Golgra said to shout the password as loud as we can. Well, Gustav, you're the loudest.
Really?
Hey.
Come on, don't be shy.
Get out of my way! Jeez, Upakima ba parino.
No. It's just that it's the password.
Pico femicola, gorgranda baribombino, passwordito, gomiku rapito sava.
Look, I am very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a gestural. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
Double check. Looks like I need to be in the actual cave to get that. Thing. Oh well.
Gomanito bucapiva, what?
Interesting decor.
Esquire is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
Take them down.
A storm is coming.
Finesse and grace.
Lightning strike!
Let's spill some ink.
Dodge Kasab. Chroma is flowing. I'm ready. I won't waste this.
I'll let you go for tonight.
All right.
Have fun.
That was good, man. Let me in. Have a good night.
See ya. Yeah.
That hurts. No margin for error. Quake in fear.
My sword is death.
Let's push forward. No margin for error. I'll do it.
Let me take them!
We can use them.
Oh, do boni. Nimbo? Oh. Ok. Oh putain.
For those who come after.
Oh, bambina, c'est ta... Pour la photo, pour le haut. Voilà, tout. Eso chido. Oh, ah, pour le haut, que...
Let me help. For those who come after. those who come after. For those who come after.
Ben tous les où la phosphore n'a tous les
Let me help.
Ah, l'autre. Ou la fausse. Oh, mal.
Let me help. For those who come after. For those who come after. For those who come after.
Un café. Volevo un baio solo fatte.
Omigeli. Yuroto salam.
Oh, listo. Oh, dos bon.
Good night.